Hello beautiful people and welcome back to another video by your girl here, Big Bubbly Beauty. It's great to see you all again. So today's video we are going to be reacting to a new girl group which is called Billlie. Now I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I've been watching Girls Planet 999 and I love it. And Sooyeon, while she didn't make it in the actual final group, she was one of my favorites. I'm still happy with the final group and I'm so excited for Kepler when they come out. But I believe she is now part of a group called Billlie, and they have two songs, Ring X Ring and Snowy Night, which I'm going to react to today. So I'm very excited for this because it's got one of my, well, like, I don't know if she was a bias until the Love, You Plus Me Equals Love song. And then she just really popped for me. Before then she was kind of flying under the radar, but like that song, she just grabbed my attention and it never left her. So I really liked her since then. And I think she's such a great, like, she's so good at all the stuff. And yes, I probably have a bias before I'm even going into this new group. I know nothing else about the rest of the group except that she's already part of a group, which is just like good on her entertainment company for capitalizing on the opportunity that GP999 gave her. So like, good on them. As you might have noticed, I'm wearing my Hex Tech Mayhem hoodie. My partner was the lead programmer on the game, and so go check it out if you haven't already. It's a League of Legends game. It is wonderful and super fun, and that is my plug for the game. But let's start off with Billlie Ring X Ring, because I believe this was actually their debut song. I'm gonna see if I can find one with subtitles, because that one does not. The one on the Billlie site doesn't seem to have subtitles. It does seem to be the only one that has the video though. But let's just try Ring X Ring. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Mystic Story. Is that the company? Oh, For My Billlie. Huh. Who's she? She's captivating. Billlie Loves House. Okay. This is... oh! Whoa. I like her a lot. Who is she? Oh. Oh. Oh wow. So let's... oh. It just... okay, there's so much going on. Ooh, nice vocal tone. Okay, so the beginning has like this horror vibe, and then it just kind of goes into this like almost Alice in Wonderland vibe. And that's like twinkling notes in the background. It's really interesting. Is that a xylophone? Of course I love the rapper. Why am I not surprised? Oh. Okay. It's... Okay. Admittedly, this dance break's a little prolonged in terms of the set. It's cool that the chick, wow, that was an impressive move. Oh. Interesting. The music, I feel like, doesn't know where it's sitting. Like, I feel like this song's having an identity crisis. Like, again, this has like that bell I almost always associate with like Silent Hill or Resident Evil. Like, it's that horror movie church bell. And so I don't exactly know how to feel about that song. It was kind of all over the place. And in truth, so was the music video. I noticed though that Sooyeon was not here for this video, and that makes sense too. Like, they didn't want to necessarily delay it because I guess, I don't know if they thought that she wouldn't last as long in the show as she did. Maybe they thought she would come back sooner. I have no idea. But it's still like, it's kind of smart, and then they'll add her later. So that way you actually get to know the other members first and she doesn't pull all the attention. So I actually think that was a really smart idea, even though people might not agree with me. Normally I like them to debut the whole group at one time, but if one person's going to be that much more popular than the other just from the get-go, to not imbalance the group, I kind of like that they did it stepwise, like that they did her, they're going to add her in later. I just don't know how to feel about the song itself. I feel like it's one of those ones, like, it's a bit more experimental. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Red Velvet in that sense, and that it's one of those songs that I feel like I'll have to listen to a few times because there just felt like there was parts that didn't quite match, but they felt like they did at the same time. So I think it's just my brain not quite catching up to it. And I think this is going to be one that I will like. I just, initially, it's kind of like the themes feel disjointed. The music goes well together, but the themes of the music felt disjointed. Like those church bells and the kind of creepy decor, and even like the do-do-do-do or like the xylophone notes fit really well with that semi-horror aspect. Then it went really electronic, even with the visuals. And so I just don't know what pocket that sits in yet. I feel like I have to look at it a few more times to really get it, if that makes sense. It wasn't bad at all. That was good. And I think I have a bias who's not Sooyeon already. I feel like I've seen her before though. I'm gonna look up the members and just see if I know of this person. Moon Sua, I think, is who I really love. The main rapper, lead vocalist. I don't think there's anything in here that makes me think that I've seen her before though. Oh, one of the other members is a Produce 101 contestant. Interesting. Oh, Sooyeon is coming under Shun. She's, I guess because one of the other members is Sooyeon. Sooyeon and Soohyun, I guess, are too close, maybe? And so to make things easier. Okay, so my bias is the second most popular bias following Shun from Girls Planet 999. That makes sense. I guess I'm not the only one who's captivated by her. All right, anyways, that was enough of a quick little look. I just wanted to know why she looks so familiar. Like, I feel like I've seen her in something else, but I think it was just one of the shots, the way it was framed just reminded me of someone else, but she definitely caught my attention the most. But again, I think that was really, really smart of them to do this kind of like song before the member that's going to be the most popular, or theoretically the most popular, comes into play, so that way the other members actually get a chance to build a fan base before it becomes just kind of centered around that one member, which I find some other groups did, unfortunately. Like, it became blank and friends. The most notable is probably 4 Minute. Unfortunately, it kind of became a little bit like Hyuna and Friends. Even though I love 4 Minute as an entire group, it definitely felt like the fandom was more centered around that. So it's a good idea to try to avoid that as much as possible. All right, so here's Snowy Night let's go. This one does have subtitle. Cool. Okay. Chapter 1 on Christmas Day. Okay. I don't know if the choppiness is my computer or if that is the style. The old style music, love it. There she is! Oh, that's terrifying. What the hell? It sounds... Oh, okay. Okay. Love that vocal tone there. Oh, nice low note. Okay. Oh, nice dance move. That was nice. That just felt good. Oh. 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 The music's like so chill and breezy. But like people are missing. And it's got like a horror vibe. I feel like this is just the group's thing. The actual song itself. Normally I don't like Christmas releases because they all feel kind of the same. But I like the funky guitar in the background. Oh. 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 Are they being put to work? Is that like a Yeti? Oh, that move is slow motion. Love it. The rescue. Oh. That kind of like reminded me of a Harry Potter scene with keys. With the wings. Anyways. Oh, they woke him up. I think the other thing that's helping is that the music video is so interesting. Oh. Interesting. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Okay. I think I'm starting to get this band, and I like it. The prequel trilogy of Collective Soul and Unconscious. Okay, so they are kind of going for like a slightly creepy vibe with the music videos. The music doesn't necessarily match all the time, but like it creates this interesting juxtaposition because that was like a really easy chill Christmas listening song, and if you just listen to the song you would have no idea how weird that was. The music video itself was just like very interesting and captivating and told a really good story. So that was like, that was cool. Their vocals are really good. And as I said, like Christmas songs don't tend to be my favorite because they tend to be a bit slower. They tend to be like less interesting musically and vocally and like less rap and things like that. That had a good vibe of like old time sounds, funky guitar, and like good vocals. But I don't think the song on its own would have captivated me if it was like a typical Christmas music video. But that music video definitely captivated me. Like that was really interesting and really good and just like weird in the right way. Like just kind of perfect, actually. I am very, very excited to see what else this group does. Like I actually think they have formed a little mold for themselves without going too far off base. Like I think one of the, so I'm gonna preface this by I love Dreamcatcher. Like I absolutely adore Dreamcatcher. But I think one of the reasons why they're not as popular in Korea, or South Korea I should say, is because their music is like a very far branch off of what is typically popular for K-pop. And so they're more like a rock, dark concept. And Billlie kind of is like a halfway point between the two and might have more mainstream success because they're trying to meet it halfway. They're pushing the boundaries, making it a little bit creepy, adding in those horror concepts or those kind of thriller type concepts, those kinds of storylines, but they're not pushing the music that far out of what is comfortable for the main genre of K-pop. They're pushing it a little bit, but not that far. And I think that's why they might have more initial commercial success. As I said, absolute stan and fan of Dreamcatcher, but just like I couldn't help but make that comparison. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the group. Did you guys like them? Do you think they're like a really promising start? Because I do. I really like them. They seem really cool. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next time, beautiful people. Bye!